Hey guys, it's Crispy here to do a review for the movie SHIN ULTRAMAN. It had a 2-day limited release, a dubbed version, and then a sub version the next day. I saw the subbed version, which means that, or not the subbed, sorry, I saw the dubbed version. The sub version was there the day before. I saw the dubbed version, fucking up, after I saw that one, the dubbed version, which means it was just dubbed to English, and I didn't watch it in Japanese. And thank God I saw it dubbed, because this movie is so fast that I would have missed a whole lot. Like a lot of the Japanese text just pop, 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 and it's subtitled in the bottom for you to be able to read it, but it's just quick. The actors are quick. The scenes are very sporadic. They're insane. It's Ultraman. It's what I expect. How I figured out about Ultraman and what made me interested in watching this movie is back in like 2009 or 2010. I was with a bunch of friends. We were drinking, smoking weed. It was Black Friday, and we was just going to stores because we had bread, and we was just smoking weed by parking lots, just being stupid. But we were doing all that. I ended up in a Best Buy with them, and I found a Ultraman complete series box set for $5, and I bought that shit because I saw it had kaiju's in the back, and I'm like, yo, bro, or it said it fought kaiju's and stuff, and I love kaiju stuff. I love Godzilla. I own a lot of Godzilla stuff. I own almost all the Godzilla movies, almost, and like Gamera, Rodan, all that stuff. I love it. I love even the stuff that I would get from like Amazon. I like subscribe to this Toku channel, and they have a lot of kaiju movies in there, like going past like Godzilla and all that. But anyway, that's my interest into this film because I love anytime Ultraman stuff comes out. Netflix had that Ultraman X series that came out. Um, Mill Creek Productions had those Blu-rays come out, but I didn't get any of those because I'm cheap. Like these movies, I get for like $1 or something if I'm lucky. Like Darkman, like this I got for. Hang on, these are all three Darkman movies. I got for like $3. So like I don't get movies for a lot. You might see movies here that look hella expensive, which I ain't gonna lie, some of them probably are. Like I'll get something like the whole Universal Monsters box set, and it's like for me I got this for like $60, and that's expensive to me. But anyway, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about this movie. I don't want to waste any more time. This movie is pretty much kind of like Shin Godzilla. That movie came out back in 2016. It released here in America as Godzilla Resurgence, but it was called Shin Godzilla in Japan. But now they just decided to keep the name Shin Ultraman here in the States, as to probably not confuse the market that they're trying to get, which a lot of people here in America that are into kaiju movies, like the kaiju freaks and whatnot, like they already know the stuff. They follow Toho. So that's just what it is. This is a Toho production. This is the film production company that uh, excuse me, that had Godzilla from the start, bro, since 56 or 55, whenever that movie came out. Um and yeah, did a 2-day limited release here in the States because obviously this movie's not gonna make crazy ass bank, but I feel like it made enough bank. The theater that I was in was pretty crowded. It was good. Some fat fuck took my seat, but it was fine because there was a seat like close by, and I didn't want to tell him to move because he's a fucking idiot. Like he looked like I have to move now. Oh, and I'm like, just fucking stay there. Fucking take my seat. Like, what's wrong with you? Anyway, it was fine. It wasn't that big a problem. But I got to sit down, and I'm gonna tell you this is one of the best movies I've seen this year. It's just started in January, so it's not really that big a statement to make. But it was really fun. It's the same thing from Shin Godzilla, where there's a lot of bureaucracy happening in this movie. It's not just monsters destroying shit. It's a lot of really important government officials making decisions on how to deal with the kaiju situation, which there's a lot of kaijus coming into Japan and destroying their state, you know what I mean? Destroying their country. And now it's happened to them enough times that they're able to adapt to the situation, and they created this organization or whatever, this group called the Triple SP, and it's pronounced the species suppression, the S-class species suppression protocol. And basically, it's an enforcement group that takes care of kaiju. They find their weakness and then they kill them because they do crazy shit. Kaiju, they'll fucking like suck your energy grid and destroy it. They'll take cities and destroy them, and it's not doing any interest to Japan and their economic situations. There's foreign countries that want to know what's going on, but they're not giving any aid to help. And yeah, it's it's pretty involved, and I love those type of movies. I especially love it in this movie, like that they took this concept very seriously, but at the same time, there's some humor in it. There's some humor that is like kind of tailored towards Japanese audiences, but at the same time they come through here because we watch anime, like we know the deal. And this movie, the way it's structured in it's like 3 episodes, right? It's not like a movie. It's a movie, right? But it feels like there's 3 plots in this movie, which fits in itself as being 3 episodes. And they're really good episodes. Like, I wouldn't say they're the best episodes in the Ultraman, the whole Ultraman scheme of the history. But there are really good villains in this movie. They're like resurgence of original characters. They keep the look of Ultraman, which I really appreciate. And it's just a really good time. I'm gonna give this 7.5 out of 10. 7.5 out of 10 bacon strips. I'm not gonna go any longer because I have to go. But tell me how you felt about the movie. Did you like it? Did you hate it? Comment, subscribe. Love you guys.